So guys, who told you Ghana is poor? Who told them?
I don't understand though, because I don't know where you guys are getting that information from.
That Ghana is poor.
It's not.
Ghana is not in any way poor, and it can never be poor. I've been seeing this video.
Country actually, a very nice country. So I don't think it's poor. It's not. They are very okay. They are okay people there. They are working. They are hardworking, and things are going fine. So I don't see anything poor in the country actually.
So this is just it. People say, oh, Ghana is poor, don't come to Ghana. The country is a very well-shared country. And I want to share a video clip with you guys to see. There's this white man that said something about Ghana. And another thing again is that, see, Africa as a country, we have been exploited. I want us to take a look at this video. Africa as a continent is very, very rich. But let's take a look at this video first. From her, he said Ghana is not poor.
No,
Ghana
they are
is
not
rich.
poor.
So what do you have to say about the people of Ghana?
They are good people. They are welcoming people. They are cultured as well, and they are good with keeping people. Their food, everything is very, very nice. They are very okay. The country is okay. It's not the perfect, but with the little experience I had here, I'm going to say I'll rate them 80% over 100. They are good. They are trying.
So your economy is okay, the people there are welcoming. That's what you have to say about Ghana.
Yeah. Yes.
But first, let's take a look at this video first. Then after watching this video, then we can come back to the video and react. And I will tell you for sure that there is not the day ordinary Ghana, what is in Ghana. As in how people say what is in Ghana, ordinary Ghana. Ghana is not ordinary, Ghana is very, very rich. So let's take a look at this video. Then after watching this video, we'll come back and react on it, guys.
The foreign media is always trying to tell you that Africa is poor, that Ghana is poor. I am right now in Ghana's brand new first-class international airport. It opened around 4 years ago. And you tell me if this looks like Ghana is poor. This looks like airports you would find in any major city around the whole world. It's absolutely incredible, as you can see. Absolutely, absolutely massive. Keep thriving, Ghana. Keep progressing, keep proving everyone wrong, and let's just keep on spreading Africa. Let's keep on spreading the positivity to the world, because this facilities and everything like that is just absolutely phenomenon, and it makes me super proud to be able to share things like this. So viva Ghana, and let's go.
Poor. Go to the map of Africa. This is East Africa, this is South Africa, this is West Africa, this is the middle of Africa, Congo. All of these countries are rich. None lacks resources. We are rich. The only reason why we are poor is because we have sovereign people who are here, and you can see their flags. You can see Britain, you can see France, you know America. We know what it is that you're doing, and the companies that are selling us out, we also know their names. Everyone, we know you. We are not ignorant of what is going on. All we need is Africa to be sovereign. We've been under colonial power since time immemorial. We need to be free, and we are freeing not just Kenya, we are freeing the entire Africa. And once we do this, we shall also achieve this for the entire globe. Ask yourself a very specific question. What is the price of a cup of coffee in America? What is the price of a cup of coffee in Europe? How much do they get it from here? How much do they get it from here? A price of cup of coffee is $3. How much does a farmer get here? Does a farmer even get 1,000? They don't get even 1,000. Yet you have coffee that is being sold for one cup of coffee, 300 shillings. That's $300, more than 300 shillings. That is here with us, that is being sold for free. We want our resources. We want to be sovereign. We have been under colonial power for too long. We need to be free. Are we together? We need to be free. We are not poor as Africans, and this is not Kenya alone. This is the entire of Africa needs to be free, and we need to unite. Thank you very much.
Here are 4 strategic African countries that the United States and its allies in the West has captured to keep a hold of Africa and keep Africa enslaved. Number 1, Nigeria. Yes, if you control Nigeria, you control the whole of West Africa. Nigeria, of course, they've got a good network of roads from Nigeria to other West African countries. Like they've got air transport well linked to all the cities in West Africa. And Nigeria militarily is the biggest. You know, Americans have made Nigeria the biggest military deliberately so that they can easily control West Africa, intimidate other countries. That's how they've kept control. And recently, they pampered the Nigerian economy artificially to become Africa's biggest, when it's not true. You cannot have Africa's biggest economy with 13 million people threatened by hunger in 2024. It doesn't happen. You can't hear of hunger in South Africa. I mean, Gauteng alone in South Africa is the biggest economy. You can't compare with any country, but it's just a district in South Africa. So it's not true that Nigeria is the biggest economy. Americans twerk. They brought down the South African economy. Remember what they did with the banks, conniving with the banks to bring down the rand and all that, so that they should lose track when it comes to Standard and Poor credit rating? Yeah. That's America trying to pamper Nigeria. And why did they pamper Nigeria like that? They were trying to hit back at South Africa for joining the BRICS. Yeah, you get it? So, control Nigeria, you control West Africa. And you know, when they pamper these people, they pamper them socially as well. Nigerians feel like they're top dogs in West Africa, you know? And you know, you cannot talk to a Nigerian about Pan-Africanism. Have you heard a Nigerian talking about Pan-Africanism? If there is, very few. But they don't talk Pan-Africanism. You know, they feel like they're top dogs, America is with them and all that. You know, they pamper them socially, deliberately, so that they should have no feelings for any other West African country when it's suffering under the boot of the United States and its allies. And, you know, you know Nigerians with Israel. You know, Israel is their heaven, their promised land. You know, you cannot talk to a Nigerian about genocide in Israel. You know, you can't, because they did a good job of brainwashing Nigerians in that area. Let's not even go there. Country number 2, Egypt. Yes, control Egypt, you control North Africa. All the countries, Libya, Algeria, Tunisia, Sudan, Ethiopia, they are under Egypt. Egypt is superior militarily, economically, and Egypt is well linked by road, by rail, by air transport, you know, very well linked in North Africa. And as usual, the Americans have pampered the Egyptians to feel that they are most important people in North Africa. So when they hear that this such country, like they did to Libya, devastating that country, the Egyptians were just, oh, well, it's none of our business. We're good with the United States, you know. So they have pampered them economically, socially, so that they should have no feelings for any other. Like they're eating on the same table, but they're not really. They're just another African country that they're exploiting, you know. And that's how the United States plays this game. So you control Egypt, you control North Africa. Third country that the United States and its allies strategically controls on the African continent is Kenya. Kenya is well placed strategically. The rails and road networks from Uganda, Tanzania, Rwanda, all of them connect to Kenya. And they did that deliberately because they want to get a good grip on East Africa. The United States deliberately made the Kenyan army the strongest army. And that's for a reason. They're sending them into Haiti to keep the peace in Haiti. But in actual fact, they're doing the dirty work for the United States in Haiti. They're doing that in Somalia already. They sent their troops in Somalia on the orders of the United States to keep the peace in Somalia. But they're doing the dirty work there. They're simply trying to make sure that all East African countries are kept in check and the United States keeps its control over the eastern part of Africa. Yes, talk to a Kenyan about Pan-Africanism. How many Kenyans have spoken Pan-Africanism? One guy, Patrice Lumumba, I give it up to him. I give it up to you, sir. But he's a lone star. Kenyans don't share the same sentiments with Patrice Lumumba when it comes to Pan-Africanism. He's like a desert flower. Rose, I don't know what they call those flowers that you just find in the desert, just there, alone in the middle of nowhere. That's Patrice Lumumba. Kenyans have been socially pampered by the Americans to feel superior to everybody in East Africa. There's a reason for that. You know, that's what Americans do best. They pamper you so that you feel nothing for the others who are suffering. Just look at what they've done with our African leaders. They are so rich, they are billionaires, but they are running the poorest countries on earth, and they feel no remorse. Fourth country that the United States and its allies in the West control is South Africa. Yes, if you control South Africa, you control the whole of Southern Africa. South Africa has got a good road network into Africa, rail, air, and if you control the South African economy, you control the whole of Southern African economy. And the United States was very scared when they saw that, oh, these guys, they've gone to BRICS. Oh, these guys have kicked Israel out. But Ramaphosa is paying a big price for that because they are coming hard on him. They want a regime change. In this 2024 election, the ANC has lost its majority in parliament. You know, they've divided the South Africans so good. You know, as usual, the Americans, they have pampered the South Africans to make them feel like they're the most special guys in Southern Africa, and they won't care a thing about Pan-Africanism because the Americans do it best. They'll pamper you to make you feel important and part of them. And you know, South Africans are light-skinned. Maybe they feel like they're closer to the white skin. Maybe. Because they voted for a white party, DA. The party that says in its manifesto that they'll never give the land back to the black people. That's the party that South Africans have voted for to keep it in second place and very, very close to power. But the party that speaks Pan-Africanism like the EFF, they've kicked it so far down to fourth place. And very, very soon, the DA might start ruling South Africa, slow by slow. America wants South Africa back, and they want to punish Ramaphosa. And Americans are sending a message that if you stand against America and Israel, you're going to pay the price. And this is the message they're sending to Ramaphosa right now. So the Americans are fighting to get South Africa back. This is exactly what is happening. America has gotten hold of the whole of Africa using 4 countries: Nigeria, Egypt, Kenya, and South Africa.
And if you don't subscribe to the channel, please
Tell them, subscribe to the channel if you've not. Like, comment, and share this video. Don't forget to subscribe as well.
thank you.